What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chavez here. She's actually sick in real life yet again. My wife is officially sickly. Prickly sickly. I do care for you, wife, but you have to take better care of yourself. Slide back like half an inch for me. You have a long forehead. All right. So my wife did get sick 3 days after the Internet Historian video dropped, but you look beautiful. All 5 of it. And I am here to finally react to it with my wife.
We don't all have 50 pounds of hair to cover our foreheads.
Look how small my head actually is. It's tiny. I have a small head. But I do love you. And shouts out to Internet Historian. Me and my wife haven't shot vid. Stop the fucking sniffing.
I'm so sorry.
And my wife's like on her sick bed. She sniffs.
Sorry.
Stop sniffing! That's the reality. But we haven't shot vids together actually in like 3 weeks now. And I've missed shooting vids with my wife. And now she's gonna have to not talk because I'm going to drill my earlobes out with my bare hands. Anything for you to say, sweet?
If I sound sick, no I don't. I'm very excited about this video. It's been so long since Internet History has dropped anything.
Wow, you sound terrible. Here we go. Play.
I still have no sound.
Yeah. Yeah. All those things. Behave yourself.
Aliens. They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just look up at the night sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence?
I think not.
There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse. Locked up tight in Area 51.
Dude, if you didn't know this was the internet, you would believe this belonged on the History Channel. If you've never seen those cheesy aliens are real things. I thought the History Channel had to be real when I was a kid.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't know they could just lie to you.
I didn't know
face.
things in their documentaries could just be conjecture from whoever they decided to talk to that day.
They call people scientists that are not scientists. They say he is a scientist. He is in fact a plumber.
You know how you can write your PhD theoretically on anything.
Yeah.
They literally just take people who are writing their PhD on whatever the subject is.
And go, he's a published author and world renowned. Renowned in what world where?
And so our story begins with one man. Joseph Experience. On June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower. Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51.
They don't do anything there except
And
bombs.
so, Joe summoned him to his
Trailer.
sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah.
Huge. You for yourself.
He's doing it. He's history channeling us.
This incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. We turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck is this?
we have, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine.
Yeah.
But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle. Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, the disc, the flying saucer that I
Get back
worked
on
on.
topic.
I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking...
What? I'm not even doing anything.
Drop dead.
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
Deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks.
Good night. And that's our show. It went great. We didn't just pettily argue for 15 minutes. Hi.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beams.
I love it.
Absolutely free.
And it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's minds with knowledge,
Who killed JFK?
flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan with a spear.
And soon they were bursting with righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid. What?
Alright, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast.
Really?
You get the idea. And you see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
Oh, he wears hats. Got
He
it.
had heard about aliens in Area 51 before.
He's from fucking
And he believed.
Bakersfield.
He wanted to see him. Real bad. But what could he...
Stop in Bakersfield on your way to other
You
places.
just go, hey, I'm not even going through. I'm going over. I'm not even touching this.
It's like being from fucking Ely, Nevada.
All they do is overprice for gas and pretend like they have good ideas. Nothing good for you in Baker.
And the in and out there sucks.
Garbage gave us food poisoning. I'll never forget it.
How could he possibly get into Area 51?
Think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into
Okay.
Area 51, I would be shot and killed. Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed. But Scenario 3. If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets, then someone surely is gonna get through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government, let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central Tourist Attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here,
can't stop all of
it was
us.
up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
What do they do?
There's a lot here to be excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat.
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg's an alien?
He's probably the closest thing you're going to get.
He looks like an alien.
I think he just consumes copious amounts of porn. Now he's weird. We all have our ideas, you know? You have your conspiracy, and I have mine.
I think him being an alien is the unpopular opinion. You know, the most popular opinion is that he's a robot.
Right.
So we're both in the minority.
Yeah, I see. I think we're comfortable in the lead. He talks like he hasn't left a deprivation chamber. Like he's just in it all the time. He hasn't realized the lights are back on. That's how it is.
For the record, I'm not sniffing to make you mad. I apologize.
Stop.
Were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending button.
That's the day we got married. Sorry. It's like the exact day we got married.
Good job, baby. I'm glad you remember.
I forgot we got married on a fucking Friday.
Made it hell if we could go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. Thank you. Yeah!
Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees.
Yes.
People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into...
Everyone who is something is gonna raid Area 51.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
Dude,
Nigel,
that's so
a runner.
appropriate,
Null
though.
pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Silent, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Captain, put his gun down!
Dude, it is totally like
We need you all.
Also, rest in peace, that poor
And
guy
just
got
like
shot,
that,
but I got
the game was on. Airtime
Yes!
is the new campaign. You're gonna love it.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. They don't even know. They literally don't even know what you're showing them. Fuck me.
To be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and anywhere.
Jan, a man of fortune.
Will you break these chains?
I'm sorry. He must have a speech
Wherever I
impediment. I
go.
shouldn't laugh.
There you are.
NordVPN.com/internet historian.
Beautiful.
thanks. Look, I just...
Yeah. There's just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience, and I know women. Hello to you, miladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international Netflix catalog. Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Don't you hate it when your dishwasher gets region locked? No more. I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new product, Threat Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think
Yes, I love the
NordVPN.com/internet
cheerleader.
historian. Woo! Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've had enough.
Fine. All right, I'll do the ads you like.
Is it about murder?
Get Nord.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more
Come
seriously.
on. Yeah.
Have you heard about our amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internet historian. Tell her who sent ya. Ad over.
I enjoyed that.
Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a bit of background on the Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery.
Maybe.
Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit.
Oh.
That lawsuit was about the death of two men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke flow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing
Genius.
in. A few years later, bing, bing, bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
You can't just say that with no context.
You ever get like halfway through a sentence and be like, I probably shouldn't say the rest of this. But I didn't want to just say he's looking in the video. No doubt he's looking.
So for context, in an interview, okay, my husband is not just randomly saying this about Liam Neeson. In an interview, Liam Neeson asserted that he wanted to go out and kill a black bastard, any black bastard, with a bat.
He said it himself.
He said it.
He went black hunting. He did it.
Yeah.
I didn't make that up. Tell him not to say those things. I won't make those jokes. All right, here we go.
We don't know if it's aliens. We don't know if it's time travel. We don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality that seems so incredibly sexy.
Oh,
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft. Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest version of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here.
Wait, Roswell and Area 51 are two different places?
Not the same place. Yeah.
I thought Roswell was in New Mexico.
Also me, too. So I don't know why we think that, but yeah,
I think there was a show.
That's a communal thing.
Yeah.
And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down.
This is not Segways.
So, you want to break in anyway? Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before?
Really?
Yes, several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands.
And then died.
And the military opened fire. He was shot dead at the scene.
I'm sorry.
And there was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And we'll disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident.
Oh!
If you've ever seen this TikTok,
I love it!
That's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip.
I reacted to that video and it got taken down immediately.
What?
Fucking immediately. I know, right? So cool. He's badass.
Fast forward 3 weeks.
He's an idiot.
It's like 6 in the morning, and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times, before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place
Less cool, dude. Less cool. Now I get why it was taken down immediately. Because
Sir,
he is a terrorist.
There's easier ways to unalive yourself. I'm just saying.
Right.
His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51.
Fucking serious?
However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out.
Yeah.
So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One.
Oh, sir.
And, by the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob. And someone owes me millions of dollars.
The thing about the mob is the only thing
Later
that's
on,
potentially true.
the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights. Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last 3 weeks. Amazing. After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment.
Unsurprising.
Or so they say.
Ooh, how convenient. That was actually really cool edit.
Yeah.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute.
A number.
Run those numbers.
I was going to say thank you for doing
This
that.
many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid.
True.
In fact, the military took it so serial that they even went over the nuances of Naruto Run. This is a real slide, by the way. And it required a real demonstration, of course. Now, some undercover operative...
Wait, he's running back and forth. I gotta see this. Hold on. He's
Then
not
took a
running
photo.
anymore. Just kidding.
I'm just thinking of the person who had to compile or the PowerPoint, you know?
Yeah.
I had to make the PowerPoint. How many episodes of Naruto do you think they made it through?
None. He Googled Naruto running and then pulled those slides. Yeah, it's on the first slide.
Yeah, but I feel like
he picked a first slide photo.
He definitely had to watch at least one episode of Naruto to learn what Naruto was.
No.
He definitely did. They have to be very thorough.
I'm looking for the one with real people. He really did some digging with that other one with real people in it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Get the fuck out of here. Good eye. Yeah, he did 4 scrolls down for the next one.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
He had to be very thorough with his research. He watched at least one episode of Naruto.
He'll put that on like his little assignment before he gets another stripe. Watched 5 episodes of Naruto during my presentation.
Photo of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
All right. So if the military decides to do this,
right,
things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
Just kidding.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to music festival. For the government, let's do this.
All right, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stuff 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents and practically no infrastructure. Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. With the deep state. 3 groups in particular.
EDM.
Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
That zombie movie?
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people, and Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that we can't cope with it.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And
Hold on, Mark. Group D, the defense.
Defense.
I'm going to take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and you're like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're going to pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons. Not automatic weapons. Automated.
They'll shoot the shit out of you.
They have robots.
Instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists will
join the party.
Do the thing or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found.
Unsurprising.
And there's just one last group getting involved as well. The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon.
What began as a joke, but now it's turned into something much more serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by late-night ha-ha men number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
People who say they're interested just keeps growing. Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
Boom. You're a goddamn genius!
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously. Let the training begin.
Message from high command. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Once it gets to Reddit, that's when you know.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the Raiders began training.
We train for Area 51, so let's go.
Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies. Go on, make it happen. Pushing their will.
Stupid ass. I was like, how did I miss all of this? We were getting married.
Yeah. We were literally getting married. Like, literally
I was
in
like,
the
I
process.
can't believe I missed.
We heard like, oh, raid Area 51, haha. So anyways, I went to the meeting. The dress on me looks terrible. Hopefully it's good on my wife. She can pull it together. Right? Yeah, we're not in
I was
this.
busy trying to get you out of the house.
Yeah.
So I could get your car painted.
Yeah.
And you were making it very difficult.
Hey, man. Hadn't been in my house in a while.
He didn't want to leave the house. He was like, I have so much work to do. I was like...
Plenty of work. I just bought a wedding. What did you want me to do? Not work?
I was like...
The people needed me.
You need to get out of the house.
The kids, babe. The kids.
Their spirits.
Oh. Nice.
Pushing their
classic video.
Pushing their friends and families' patience to the limit.
Who wants to come with me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse.
Get him away from me.
Edits.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees, and that puts us on par with the world's largest standing army.
Nice.
So to coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Tiles, the Chads, the Crackheads, Florida Man, the Australians, the gay Reddit mods.
Okay, this thread is long.
And the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction that allows the Minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being... Although, not everyone was as tech savvy. Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take him out.
Reading fucking conspiracy theories.
Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges, so.
But it's 2 weeks away, so. It's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart.
Sorry, the way she said that just reminds me of whenever I'm planning something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, hey guys. Hey, it's like a week out. Do you guys maybe want to commit to something?
Wink, wink, wink. Please save me. I'm
Nudge.
stressed. It's so good, dude.
Just the passive aggressive. Maybe kind of got to figure something out? Maybe? No? It's fine.
Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
And Matthew said, Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared alien stock and Rachel cancelled.
What?
But then, at the same time, Bud Light
Good
walks
job.
in.
It's the Bud Night. We're saved.
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for alien stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas. Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story. Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even mortgaging her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
Oh no, it's getting good. We missed an entire historical event for some fucking rings. They're pretty nice rings. All right, we're playing. We're done.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas which has the former promoter of the first one and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess.
So the media did their jobs in gunking this all up.
Yeah.
Good fucking work. Just wow.
I know someone at the CIA is just like patting their fucking back right now.
That guy's got a raise. He's swagging.
100%. He went on vacation for like 3 weeks.
He said, you remember that Area 51 gig I fucked up? I also released COVID. But besides that, I still have my job because I did such a good job with this.
Hopefully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas.
Which would be way more fun, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward.
Okay.
To the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah! Alien stock! Encore now has come to an abrupt halt.
Oh,
Don't let the aliens get you, kid.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know. To protect the kids from interference.
We have a wanderer. Don't let me leave, Merv!
It could be anything stock, but it's alien stock.
How do you see walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones.
Paranormal lawyer.
PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life.
Okay.
Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here. You've done a lot of work in a very short period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly, toilets are here.
That is the most important part.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
You think of yourself as a
I do.
Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
Okay.
But don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold.
Who?
For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Heiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Hiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees.
How do you
That's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here.
Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the...
If they would have had him on there, they would have had all 20,000 people show up.
Where's the cheeks? Oh no.
There's no cheeks.
First of a big thing.
But it wasn't. In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen by...
Yeah. Because this makes way more sense. It's way more fun, guys.
We're going to go out to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
The Las Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool.
That's fucking cool.
No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Orlando, operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a undercover presence here.
Just to be clear, everybody knows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, we don't, it's like when you go to Walmart, you're like, dude, they're undercover shoppers. They could be, like, it's that guy right there. He's been holding a bag of Cheetos for 20 minutes. It's him.
Everybody knows when they're standing next to an undercover cop.
Yeah, they're just regular cops. They just put them in clothes that other people wear. You know, they still act like cops.
They still act like cops.
Yeah. They make cop-like jokes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not to be like a cop or anything, but should you be doing that? Not the feds or anything. Shut up.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Huh? You triggered my trap card!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, but successfully having the tweet taken down and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event.
You don't have to do that.
The raid.
Hey, about the cherry,
are you coming?
You know, like
Yeah.
One Piece. Oh my god. Alright, let's fucking go.
Oh my god.
Did you get this cleared?
So this is the real Naruto movie.
いかがなされたさあどうする私が入って門を開けます敵は何千人もいます今奴らを程度よくしてやれ
Oh, that's kind of cool.
よく聞け腕に覚えのものあらば言えてよどこが橋を渡ってくるかかれよっ
Oh my god.
Yeah. What the fuck?
めった打ちにしてやりましょう
That's so fucking smart.
もう開けろもう開けろ
Don't do it. Oh my god!
That's an EQ.
What the fuck? It's like a big tower in the distance. Damn.
どうする
そやつの目に砂を浴びせ鼻を折りますはい
What the fuck is this gonna do?
Moves too fast.
Oh, they blows up behind. Or drone Air Force.
Smoking these meats.
Is that Odell Beckham? God damn. Wow.
Toilets are here.
Yeah. Okay, what is it? A war crime.
Now they're gonna bring out the nukes?
How is he in a wheelchair? Oh, he's gonna get in a mech?
The gate frogs.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
No. That seems accurate.
Oh shit. The end? Yeah.
Sad.
Like when Pain fucked all those people up.
Yeah, I was gonna say not the sad Naruto music.
Just saying stuff. Damn, fucking Kaji nigga.
Nobody can help you
Does
now.
he call him Nord?
Ooh.
Yeah. Who is it? What is it? The editor right now is just fucking. I'm so tired.
I love the Wii music.
Yeah, I've been working slave hours to get this shit out.
An elevator.
Alien room.
And then. No.
Thank you for saving us.
Please, no.
We are
Please,
so
no.
grateful and horny. And yes, we wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs.
Oh my god.
And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
Oh my
I wasn't quite like that, but was pretty close to something like that. Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Well, the million people.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200 actually went. But it's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
Thank you. We have that outfit.
Now throw him over!
People mostly behave themselves.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize.
He's like, I get paid to
Get
say
some
this
of the
literally.
Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
I'm dead.
You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue
Boom.
the aliens!
It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No?
Oh, it's got the YouTubers at the top. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security for keeping everyone
out here this weekend.
But
Sir, your hat doesn't fit.
They're supposed to fit like that.
Why?
Same reason why people sack their pants.
Because they don't have a belt?
Culture.
But I'm just saying
Culture. Imagine what his back butt looks in that thing. Immaculate.
Respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone. Just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence.
What?
God bless them.
Oh no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking.
Girl.
Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home. She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine.
That's it?
Oh my God.
But soon it was time to wrap up.
The storm is over.
Because everyone's mums were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
Those cops look so annoyed.
This is when they realize the internet's pretty goddamn friendly, huh? I almost thought I had to dislike the video because Mark Zuckerberg was going to be in every fucking scene.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events.
Okay.
The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
That big boy.
We think we have seen it.
How are you going to storm a lake?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going.
Oh my
Actual
God.
number 6. Okay, but storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost. So how would you know?
I'm under the water. Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all. Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event. But overall, everyone had a pretty good time.
Save ET from the government.
Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for?
For a sense of community.
Something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Nobody knows.
Dude, fuck, man. That's so good.
This video was like a feature-length film.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah. It's getting more and more out of hand.
I was gonna say, the edits are just getting better.
Yeah.
The jokes are just getting cleaner. Like, it's so good.
And you go, it can't get any better than this. Then they stop showering her altogether.
I don't
The
understand.
video's got stank on it. Which means it's good. Stank is slang for good.
My love,
What?
please.
I liked it a lot. I really liked the part where I could watch the editor's hands get carpal tunnel.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see a screenshot of just what that part looked like in the Adobe.
I know you hated seeing him, but the Mark Zuckerberg edits were so good.
I hated it.
They were
Every
so
time,
clean.
and when he fucking put that video like up in the top corner sort of talking, I thought that would make me delete my YouTube channel if Mark Zuckerberg watched a video with my face in it and then talked with it there. I would quit. I'd taking a break from the internet with no questions asked. Well, thanks for joining me in this, wife. I know you're probably feeling awful right about now, but you got a good smile on your face. I like it. We've watched movies worse than this video.
That's true.
And I would name them by name, but I might get sued. I won't get sued. Nobody knows me. That fucking video, the movie that we watched. You were sick. We were in the bedroom, laying down. Put on the show.
I was sick. Why do you think I would remember?
You know the name of it.
What happened
Is
in
it
the movie?
about the military? Is it about a conspiracy? Is it about the end of the world?
Oh, are you talking about the ice skating movie? Where they had to ice skate across fucking...
There we go.
Ice skate across like Russia or whatever?
Delivering like a package, then people got shot. It was a pile of crap, is all I'm trying to say. Movies are bad. And Internet Historian is good, so watch Internet Historian instead of movies.
I just think it's funny that you're equating the dropping of the atomic bomb with the raid on Area 51.
Yes, I am comparing the opinions of people dropping the bomb to the opinions of Internet Historians.